Jazz. Have you ever found yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, perhaps right around 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling and wondering why your body won't let you rest? Jazz. You aren't alone in this experience. Many people over the age of 60 find that their sleep begins to fracture just as the world is at its quietest. It often feels like a mystery, jazz, or perhaps just an inevitable part of getting older. But there is a profound biological story happening inside you during those early hours. While the world outside is still, jazz, your cardiovascular system and your nervous system are entering what experts call the morning vulnerability window, jazz. This is a time when your body transitions from the deep calm of sleep toward the activation required for the coming day. For many, this transition isn't smooth. Instead, jazz, it is marked by a morning blood pressure surge, a natural but sharp rise in heart rate, and stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While this surge is a healthy part of waking up, jazz, for those over 60, it can be exaggerated, creating a period of cardiovascular stress that can actually pull you out of sleep prematurely. But the 3 a.m. wake-up call isn't just about blood pressure, jazz. It is often the result of your body trying to perform nightly repair cycles that are being interrupted by silent deficiencies. Your nervous system and your muscles heal while you sleep, jazz, and if the right nutrients aren't present, that repair process falters. This can lead to the very sensations that wake you up, the tingling in your feet, the stiffness in your calves, or that deep, jazz, restless ache in your legs that makes it impossible to find a comfortable position. Today, we are going to explore why this happens and, more importantly, jazz, how you can provide your body with the raw materials it needs to stay asleep and wake up feeling restored. We will look at the 3 critical vitamins your legs are starving for, jazz, the nitric oxide, secret to rock-solid circulation, and the 4 morning habits that might be putting unnecessary strain on your heart, jazz. The silent struggle of your foundation to understand why you are waking up. We first have to look at your foundation, your legs. If you are over 70, you may have noticed that your legs feel colder, heavier, or slower to respond than they did just a decade ago. This isn't just aging, it is often a sign of microcirculatory decline, jazz. Those tiny blood vessels deep inside your calves and thighs are struggling to open properly, meaning oxygen and nutrients aren't reaching your muscles fast enough, jazz. When your legs are deprived of what they need, they signal their distress during the night. One major culprit is a deficiency in vitamin B12, jazz. B12 acts like a power line that keeps your brain and your muscles connected. As we age, specifically after 60, our stomachs produce less hydrochloric acid, jazz, making it incredibly difficult to absorb B12 from food, even if we eat plenty of meat and eggs. Up to 43% of seniors have low or borderline B12 levels, jazz, leading to frayed nerves and a protective layer called the myelin sheath that begins to wear away. When these nerves are damaged, they misfire at night, jazz. This causes those cramps and twitches that can jolt you awake at 3 a.m., jazz. Research has shown that seniors with low B12 are 3 times more likely to have difficulty walking and a much higher risk of falls. But because these symptoms sneak in slowly, jazz, many of us mistake them for Parkinson's or simple frailty. Then there is vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin that is actually a powerful hormone. Over 70% of seniors are deficient in D3, jazz, which is devastating because D3 is essential for muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to repair muscle fibers after a day of walking. Without it, jazz, your thighs and calves begin to thin out, a condition called sarcopenia. When you lack D3, your body experiences chronic microinflammation inside the muscle tissue, jazz. This inflammation causes a deep burning ache in the legs at night, which is often exactly what interrupts your sleep. Finally, we must talk about vitamin K2, Jazz. K2 is the traffic director for calcium. Without it, the calcium you take for your bones doesn't actually go to your bones. Instead, it gets misdirected into your arteries and soft tissues, Jazz. This calcification makes your blood vessels stiff like old pipes, restricting the flow of blood to your legs, Jazz. This stiffness causes your legs to feel like rubber bands by noon and leads to significant nighttime discomfort. The nitric oxide connection. The host leans in slightly, Jazz, his voice becoming more intimate. There is another reason your body might be restless in the early hours. A decline in a miracle molecule called nitric oxide, Jazz. Nitric oxide is what controls the relaxation of your blood vessels. When your levels are healthy, your vessels open wide, circulation flows freely, Jazz, and your brain and muscles get the oxygen they need. The hard truth is that by the time we reach 60, our body's ability to produce nitric oxide can drop by more than half. Biologically, Jazz. This means your heart has to work much harder to push blood through a system that is no longer cooperating. You might feel this as a general heaviness, or a sense that you are moving at half speed, Jazz. When circulation slows down this significantly, your body's nightly repair cycles are starved of the oxygen they need to heal your tissues while you sleep, Jazz. Many men and women over 50 try to fix this by drinking more plain water. But plain water, while essential, doesn't provide the raw materials to rebuild that nitric oxide production line, Jazz. It keeps the machines in the factory running, but the loading dock is empty. The nighttime protocol for restoration, if you want to stop waking up at 3 a.m., Jazz, and start rebuilding the strength in your legs, you must change what you give your body and when you give it. Your nervous system heals best during sleep, Jazz, so the timing of your nutrients is everything. Step 1, the 30-minute window, about 30 minutes before bed, you should take your vitamin B12. The most effective form for seniors is methylcobalamin, Jazz, specifically in a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue. This bypasses your aging digestive system and goes straight into your bloodstream, Jazz. Taking it at night supports calm brain function and helps your nerves repair themselves while you rest. Step 2, the D3 and K2 duo. At the same time, take your vitamin D3, Rowley 2000-5, Jazz, Zosan International Units, and your vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form. Because these are fat-soluble, you should have them with a very small healthy fat source, Jazz, like a few almonds or a spoonful of avocado. This combination ensures that the calcium in your body is directed into your bones and away from your heart and arteries while you sleep. Step 3, gentle movement. Before you get into bed, move your legs for 5 minutes. This isn't a workout. Try simple ankle circles or seated leg extensions. These micro movements activate blood flow, Jazz, helping to deliver those vitamins to your muscle tissues more efficiently. Studies show this can increase nighttime blood flow by 22%, Jazz, significantly reducing the cramping and stiffness that wake you up. Step 4, hydration with intention. Stop drinking water about 1 hour before bed to avoid sleep disruptions, Jazz, but ensure you have been sipping steadily throughout the day. If you are dehydrated, your blood thickens and your nutrients can't reach your nerves or muscles, Jazz. Even mild dehydration can drop your leg endurance by 14% and delay your body's ability to repair itself at night, Jazz. Navigating the morning vulnerability window. Once you have supported your nighttime repair, you must also address how you re-enter the world in the morning. Remember, Jazz, your blood pressure naturally surges as you wake up. If you handle this window poorly, you can trigger a calico of cardiovascular stress. Habit 1, Jazz, the 1-minute pause. The biggest mistake many people over 60 make is jumping out of bed the second their eyes open. When you move from lying flat to standing abruptly, gravity pulls blood into your legs, and your heart has to race to compensate. This can cause dizziness or orthostatic hypotension. Instead, sit on the edge of the bed for 1 to 2 minutes. Let your feet touch the floor, and take a few slow breaths to let your blood pressure stabilize. Habit 2. Water before coffee. Many of us reach for coffee before we have even had a sip of water. But caffeine is a stimulant that activates your fight or flight system. The same system already ramping up from your morning surge. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach stacks 2 cardiovascular activators on top of each other. Instead, drink a full 8 to 12 ounces of water first. This supports your blood volume, which has been depleted by 7 to 8 hours of breathing and repair processes overnight. Wait 20 to 30 minutes before having that first cup of coffee. Habit 3. The lukewarm start. Be careful with your shower temperature. Extremely hot or cold water triggers rapid adjustments in your blood vessels. Very hot water widens vessels quickly, which can cause your blood pressure to drop when you step out, while very cold water constricts them, raising your heart rate. Start with a lukewarm shower for the first few minutes to ease your body into the day. Habit 4. The nitric oxide morning drink. To truly turn the lights on in your body, consider adding 3 things to your morning water: beetroot powder, pomegranate, and L-citrulline. Beetroot provides natural nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, bypassing the aging cells in your blood vessels. Pomegranate contains polyphenols that act as a protective shield, keeping that nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly. L-citrulline is an amino acid that delivers the raw materials directly to your cells to manufacture even more nitric oxide. Mixing these into your morning water gives your body the shortcut it needs to open up your circulation and restore the energy that has been quietly slipping away. A new rhythm. The host speaks more slowly now, his tone encouraging. If you have been waking up at 3 a.m., please know that your body isn't finished, and you aren't broken. Your blood vessels haven't forgotten how to work. They are simply starving for the raw materials they need to function. Note, while the sources focus on circulation and vitamins as causes for nighttime discomfort, it is also common in sleep science to wake up at 3 a.m. Due to the transition between deep sleep and lighter REM sleep cycles. This is an observation from outside the provided sources. I want to challenge you for the next 30 days. Take that 1-minute pause on the edge of the bed. Drink your water before your coffee, and start the nighttime stack of B12, D3, and K2. I once knew a man named Raymond, 64 years old, who felt like he was moving through life at half speed. He had stopped accepting social invitations because he was just too tired. Within 6 weeks of supporting his nitric oxide levels and fixing his morning routine, his energy lasted well into the afternoon, and he finally felt like himself again. Not a younger version of himself, but a man who was present, capable, and fully engaged with his life. That is what this is all about. It's not about finding a miracle pill. It's about nutritional science applied at the right time. It's about a few small, consistent adjustments to how you start and end your day. Mornings and the hours just before them are where the battle for your health is often won or lost. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need a consistent one. Your legs, your heart, and your mind are waiting for you to give them what they need to heal. Take care of yourself, and let your body do what it has been waiting to do. Heal, repair, and rebuild while you sleep. The host offers a small, warm smile. The screen fades to black with a link to a longevity guide.